Hello out there, you wonderful people. This is Andre, the Game Idea Guy. Thank you once again for lending me your time and your ear, listening again to another Why You Know Game video. And this time I'm going to be talking about Fjord, which was one of the 6 games that was released by Airtight Games before they closed down. And it is the only game that was made by Airtight Games that was exclusive to the very well dead Ouya. So, and Kim Swift is now working for Amazon. So, I honestly, I don't know who retains the rights to these games. Honestly, I mean, I think the company heads of Airtight actually still own the rights to them, even though the company's dead and defunct and everything. But I think, honestly, this is a game that was underappreciated. Like, even though I know it was a weird roguelike rhythm based game and all that stuff, it, in my eyes, like I just said, it wasn't really appreciated very well. And I think that this is a game that could, if it was put on other platforms like PC, Xbox One, PS4, Switch, even the 3DS and the PS Vita, it would do pretty decently because it's not like many other games. And honestly, that probably would have been better for it than for it to be relegated to the Ouya, and which really didn't go very far because of what happened with that and how quickly it died. It was like it was like a home console version of the N-Gage. It didn't get very far. It had potential to do more. It just didn't do more. I know that just sounds messed up, but like really, that's the truth of the situation. It had potential for far more than what actually happened with it. It just never got anywhere, and that's sad for like a mini console like that. It really just didn't make it where it was supposed to. But the inspiration kind of from that kind of led to plenty of other mini consoles happening. So I think honestly it was a good thing for the industry to see and get wind of and be a decent lesson. Until somebody can actually set themselves up with a indie only home platform that strictly caters to indies. And I mean, honestly, that's going to be really difficult to do because there are so many good games that are out, and like a lot of them do come from major publishers, but yes, a lot of them do come from indies, and indies do better when they can spread their stuff around. So an indie only home platform is going to be a difficult thing to sell, which leads me to want whoever retains the rights to Fjord to take it and put it on different platforms. It's again, it's an underappreciated game as far as I'm concerned. Like, it didn't have the best of reviews and all that stuff, and honestly, I really do want to play it, but I don't even think that the Ouya online store even works anymore. If I could even find it to play it, and honestly, like at that point, I guess I'd be downloading the free APK and just seeing if I could go ahead and run it on a different Android box of some kind. I mean, there are plenty of them out there, but I don't know. I think it does have to be on the Ouya in order to be run. Not certain. Somebody else can correct me, but I think it does have to be on the Ouya to run. This is just like, it's a game that really interested me, I guess, when I originally heard about it. And you got a character who you can change their outfit, their weapons and stuff, and you're going through procedurally generated levels in a dungeon. Like and it's like it is music based and rhythm based. It's like, and that for me, like that's a lot of interesting stuff thrown into one package. It might not be the best thing ever, like, but it's still an interesting concept. And if it did get released on other platforms, there's potential for whoever holds the license to take it up again and get a sequel out. Maybe one that has multiplayer or that would better utilize the formula that was put together to create this game. And for me, that's why I'm looking at, and that's what I really want to see happen. And that's why I'm making this video, because it's just something I think would be pretty cool. I mean, that's just my personal opinion. Nobody has to agree with me, but like again, I'm just looking at the possibilities and I'm thinking this would be cool. Let this happen. Put it on the platforms and with a game like that, when it's one, it's already been produced, and two, it's basically an Android game. You're not going to need to do a whole lot of work to get it on other platforms because everything else overshadows most of the Android platforms. And on top of that, because it was built on the Ouya for something like the Switch, it's an extremely easy port because it uses NVIDIA tech. So it's like a no duh type situation as far as I'm concerned. But I don't really think there's too much more I can say. I basically covered really the talking point that I really wanted to make about this. Like, and I just want to see this game, this underdog of a game, actually end up on other platforms and where other people can play it. That's it, really. Like, just kind of like how Towerfall made the jump from the Ouya over to like everything else, basically. But that's it. Thank you guys very much for listening. Keep your eyes and ears up for more stuff from me. And until the next time, please enjoy your games and peace out.